Alright guys, and welcome to another Borderlands 3 video. In this one I want to talk about this October roadmap that Borderlands have just put out on their Twitter page. They put out this tweet saying that this month we'll be getting different events each week in regards to Borderlands 3. So for the first week, if you take a look at this roadmap picture, it is bonus boss loot. Most bosses have an increased chance to drop legendary loot, and I'll be going over which bosses drop which loot in just a minute. The other events for this month are week 2, October the 8th till October the 14th, rare spawn hunt, which is likely going to be the rare spawn enemies such as Heckle, Eldragon Jr., people like that in the game. Week 3 is show me the Iridium, which I'm assuming is going to be an increase to Iridium drops, but that's not all that interesting if you ask me. Week 4 is Mayhem on Switch, which could be something to do with the Echo Cast, quite possibly an increase to Echo Cast events and loot drops and stuff like that. And then of course week 5 is Spooky Surprise, which is of course going to be the Bloody Harvest event. Perhaps we actually have a launch date now, and that is October the 29th. However, one thing I want to note here is that it says October the 29th until November the 4th. Now I want to pick a hole in this because Pulsage said that the Bloody Harvest event is going to be active for a month and a half, but this here says October 29th until November the 4th. Now of course this is just going to be launch week for Bloody Harvest, so that means that there could be some extra loot drops and stuff like that during this launch week, and that's why it's here as week 5. But yeah, at this point we do not know. It just says details coming soon for everything apart from bonus boss loot. So in the tweet, Borderlands linked an article, and I'm going to go ahead and read out the key points right now, particularly the bosses this week which will be dropping extra loot. So as I say, this is active right now up until October the 8th. So yeah, it says here, starting today, the next 5 weeks will all have their very own theme in Borderlands 3, encouraging different in-game activities to maximise your rewards. As of now, Boss Week is live, which will be active until October the 8th at 8:59 AM PDT, when the following week's theme begins, and that will be the rare spawn hunt. During boss week, some bosses will have an increased chance to drop a unique legendary item. Here's a full breakdown of legendary loot drops by boss. I'll have that on screen as well. So it says Mouthpiece has an increased chance to drop the Gatling gun, which is a great Jacob's assault rifle. Kilovolt has an increased chance to drop the Brainstormer, which I believe is a Hyperion shotgun. Gigamind has an increased chance to drop the Nagata. That is a great grenade mod that I've been testing out a lot lately. It actually wrecks. I'm probably going to be farming Gigamind as soon as I finish this video to try and get my hands on one of those at higher level. Katagawa Ball has an increased chance to drop the Rectifier. That's a great shield. Katagawa himself has an increased chance to drop legendary class mods for all Vault Hunters, so that's definitely worth doing. Rampager has an increased chance to drop Kilo the Wisp, which I have no idea what that is. Warden has an increased chance to drop Echo, again not sure what that is. Genevieve has an increased chance to drop the 10 Galleon, which is a TDR SMG, I think. It's the one that flies around when you reload it. Aurelia has an increased chance to drop the Creeping Death, I'm not too sure what that one is either. Grave Ward has an increased chance to drop the Earworm. Pain and Terror have an increased chance to drop legendary class mods for all Vault Hunters, just like Katagawa does, so again worth doing. Troy has an increased chance to drop the Nova Burner, and finally Tyrene has an increased chance to drop the Bitch. How appropriate. So yeah, it then says if you're looking to expand your collection of unique legendary loot, make sure to drop in on all of these bosses and make them wish they had never messed with you and your Vault Hunter pals. Keep in mind that this is just the beginning of the Borderlands anniversary celebration, and while we're saving some surprises for later, we thought we'd give you an early look at the calendar. So once again, I'll have the calendar on screen so you guys can check it out. I'll likely be making videos regarding this when new details come about every single one. It says here that they'll be unveiling the full bonuses for each week's theme every Monday this month, so be sure to check back to see what's in store for the Borderlands anniversary celebration. So likely every Monday I'll be putting out a video going over what the event entails and what you can do to go and maximise your loot in Borderlands 3. So that's about it for this video, just a quick announcement. I'll have the bosses on screen that you guys can go farm once again, so you can go jump in game and get them. Again, this is active from October the 1st until October the 8th. If you want to get your hands on some of these legendaries, I recommend jumping into Borderlands 3 right now and farming these bosses. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing if you are new and enjoy Borderlands related content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next Borderlands 3 video.